So what's up guys, it's Yuri here by Nino Orquaji, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Warzone Season 4 Reloaded. In today's video, I wanted to update you guys with my top 10 best guns slash overpowered class setups so you guys can be rocking the socks off your opponents here within the new Warzone Season 4 Reloaded update. There are some buffs and nerfs that happen to various guns, and instead of just going through the patch notes and stuff, I thought I'd just give you guys my cleanest classes ever. So with that being said, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you guys are excited to see what you're about to see here, and if you guys want to be equipped with the best stuff possible. Before we go over to the guns, let me go ahead and go over my general class set real fast. For my perk package, I always run sleight of hand for the faster reload to get back into action. Mountaineer is perfect for jumping off buildings, especially on Rebirth, to then just be ready to body my opponents without losing any health. Tempered to refill my armor plates a lot faster, and then Flex so I can delay enemy explosives and heal opponents better. Lethal's throwing knife to finish off my downed opponents. Tactical is a stim shot, for speed boost or a health boost depending on the situation. And that's pretty much what I use on every single class here. But starting things off, we're going to go ahead and use the HOLGER 26, which is still predominantly almost the best gun in this game for long range in Warzone Season 4 Reloaded. We're starting things off with the muzzle being the ZEM 35 compensated flash hider, which is going to keep off the map just a little bit more. We're still going to appear, but till second less than without a regular attachment. And we also get vertical recoil control, horizontal recoil control, and firing aim stability, making this gun 5 to 15% more accurate, and thus giving us a faster time to kill. The barrel here is going to be the HOLGER factory barrel to boost our bullet velocity and range by 20%, so this gun's able to be a lot more effective and melt faster at those farther ranges. And we also get some recoil control and gun kick control to control this gun a little bit more effectively. On the barrel is going to be focusing on the horizontal recoil with the BRUEN heavy support grip. Helps us in the horizontal direction, so all we have to really deal with is the vertical direction, which is a lot easier to deal with anyways. And we get that gun kick control, aiming out of this way, and firing aim stability. For the stock here, we got the Ascent Lord stock with the aiming out of this way, recoil control, gun kick control, and firing aim stability, pretty much boosting those attributes by 7 to 18%, so they're even more accurate at those farther ranges. And our optics is going to be Jack Glasses optic, just because it's a really clean sight, and we get a little bit more firing aim stability, which can go a long way at those farther ranges, giving us better accuracy. And there you guys go. The HOLGER 26, despite whatever nerfs or if they touched it at all, it's one of the most accurate guns in this entire game. Feels great to use, and it's just one of the beast guns in this game. Of course, there's some other great long-range options that I'm going to show you guys very soon. Now, when it comes to being the best SMG, I think the HORUS is going to be up there for the conversation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give you guys that ultimate HORUS class setup. So for the muzzle, we're once again using the ZEM 35 compensated flash hider for that vertical recoil control, horizontal recoil, and to make this gun more accurate and appear off the menu map just a little bit. The barrel here is going to be the RUS 90 light barrel, which I like personally because it gives you a ton of sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, bringing up the gun faster by 4%, giving you a faster time to kill. And you get movement speed and sprint speed, so you can move a lot more effectively with this gun. For the underbarrel here, I really admire the Kimura Seraphic vertical grip. Helps a ton with the aim walking speed and movement speed, so we can strafe left and right a lot more quickly and move around the map faster. And we get gun kick control and vertical recoil control, because this gun does have a lot of kick to it, especially in the vertical direction. This is going to help us control the gun a little bit more effectively, which is sweet. For our rear grip, we got the LOL 9M grip for that recoil control, gun kick control, and firing aim stability, boosting all those attributes by 7%, so we're a little bit more accurate. And for our magazine, we got the good old 60 round drum mag, which is more than enough ammo for multiple fully armored opponents as we body them in the close ranges. And that's pretty much how I'm running the HORUS. If you wanted to, you could take off one of these attachments and put on the stock of the Modus 30 stock or the Ripper light stock for a little bit more movement speed, but this is pretty much how I'm rocking the HORUS personally. And with the SUPERI, being a little bit nerfed, and with the HORUS, kind of rising among the conversation, it's one of the best guns to use for the short range kills. You're not going to be able to extend your ranges at all. The recoil is a little bit too unforgiving for that, but up close, hey, you're going to be smacking fools. And this gun feels really great to smack with. It's a nice alternative to the long-range meta. I've been really taking a liking to the TAC V here, and for that being said, let's go ahead and give you guys a nice little class with this joint. Once again, we're starting things out with the ZEM 35 compensated flash hider. What can I say? It just helps out recoil control really well and keeps the gun pretty smooth. For the barrel, it's going to be the 18-inch precision 6 barrel for that bullet velocity and damage range, boosting our percentages by 24%, so this gun really hits hard at farther ranges. Our underbarrel is going to be the BRUEN pivot vertical grip, which is pretty much the opposite of the heavy support grip because this focuses on the vertical direction, which this gun has a little bit more problems with controlling because it has not that much horizontal recoil. So by kind of minimizing that, we can be a ton more accurate. And for our rear grip here, we got the Emphasis Combat Grip for that recoil control and gun kick control, so you can control this gun a lot more effectively and thus have a faster time to kill. And lastly, we got the 50 round drum mag because that's as high as we can go to here, and it's gonna, you know, be the perfect amount of ammo for multiple opponents. And I really like this TAC V. By the way, you can take off the rear grip for an optic, but I don't think this gun needs an optic. The best thing about this gun is that it hits hard. It kind of reminds me of like the AMAX from the Model 2019 days, where if you control the recoil decently, you will be rewarded handsomely because it melts the opponents really well at far ranges. So use this if you want. There will be some other easier guns to use though. Next up, we got still one of my favorite SMGs to rock, despite the HORUS being absolutely the best, and that's going to be the WSP9 SMG. So starting things off, we got the Shadow Strike Suppressor S as the muzzle, keeping us off the minimap every time we shoot, and there's no downsides. So we could just be that silent assassin in peace and rock our opponent. Our underbarrel here is going to be the X10 Phantom 5 hand stop for that fire speed and ADS speed boost, boosting this gun's you know, time to kill by 8 to 7% by being able to bring it up faster. And we get vertical recoil control and gun kick control to be a lot more accurate and give us a faster time to kill that way too. The stock here is going to be the WSP factory stock for the ADS speed, movement speed, and sprint speed to move around the map a lot more rapidly and being able to bring up the gun faster for faster time to kill. The rear grip is going to be the Marauder grip for even more recoil control, boosting all that by 7 to 10%, so we can body our opponents a lot more effectively at farther ranges. And our magazine here is going to be the 50 round mag, so that we can have even more ammo against our fully armored opponents. And this is a pretty nice amount of ammo. If you're running like solos, duos, or trios, you could even run like the 32 round mag or the 40 round mag. 50 rounds is just for a surety, which is pretty sweet. But there you guys go, that's how I'm rocking the WSP9, and this gun has always been so good to use in this game. It's always been an underrated choice and has decent range as well, if you're able to control the recoil for those farther range kills. I love the way this gun feels, and as long as you're using it up close, you'll be very, very effective with it. Next up, we got quite the underrated beast for a long-range AR, and that's going to be the SVA 545. For the muzzle here, we got the VT7 Spiritfire Suppressor. I used to use the Sonic Suppressor, but this is a lot better now, so we could be a lot more accurate and have a faster time to kill. Keeps off the minimap every time we shoot, and we get some recoil control and bullet velocity and damage range, so it's going to come out faster at those farther ranges. Barrel is going to be the STV Precision Barrel for that bullet velocity and range, boosting our attributes even further by 12 to 13%, making this gun melt really nicely. And we get aiming out of sway, gun kick control, and recoil control to keep this gun even more accurate at those farther ranges. Ammunition here is going to be the 5.45 high grain rounds, giving us bullet velocity and damage range even further by 15%. So you're just boosting this gun's power tremendously. It feels really nicely at those longer ranges. And for our optic, of course, we're using the Jack Glasses optics to clean the sight, and it gives us that firing aim stability. And for our magazine, we got the 60 round mag, just to have as much ammo as possible for multiple fully armored opponents at those farther ranges. And yeah, when it comes to the ARs, if you're not rocking with the TAC V or the heavy HOLGER LMG, this is probably your best AR choice at this moment. Besides one other one, which I'll show you guys. But as long as you put it in burst mode, this gun has like hardly any recoil, not too much bullet spread at all. And it's honestly the easiest choice to use for the long range meta within Warzone currently. So definitely rock this out if you're having trouble deciding on a gun. LACHMANN SHROUD proves to be extremely nasty, especially with its fully automatic conversion kit. And with that being said, let's go ahead and show you guys this amazing class for the close range meta. So starting things off, we got the aftermarket part of the Jack Decimator kit, which turns it fully automatic, boosts its attributes so that it's more of a fully automatic beast. And that's pretty much all you gotta know about this. On the barrel is going to be the DR6 hand stop because this thing desperately needs some movement. We got that sprint to fire speed and ADS speed to give a faster time to kill, and then movement speed and aim walking speed to strafe left and right quickly and get more movement. Laser is going to be the 1MW quickfire laser for my opinion, just because I won't have my laser pointing out whenever I ADS, and this is just going to give us a measly 30%. But if you really want some boosts, you could put on the Kimura RIL33 laser lights, but your laser will be showing, and you also got the VLK LCRS NMW. But your laser will also be showing with this, so it's up to you what you want to rock with. I tend to play it safe and use the quick fire laser. Ammunition is going to be the 9mm sub OP, just because none of the other ammunitions are really good. This is going to give us target flinch, so that the enemies have flinch whenever we shoot at them, making them miss their shots, which could be very, very useful, especially against those pesky snipers. And lastly, our magazine is going to be the 50 round drum mag. This gives us a lot of ammo for those multiple fully armored opponents. And you can rock the 40 round mag if you want a little bit more movement or a faster reload. But there you guys go. That's pretty much the only way you could really rock this LACHMANN SHROUD. Not the biggest fan of it personally, but if you're able to control that recoil, this thing really does melt. at those close ranges, so I do kind of recommend it. Next up, we got another long-range god AR that you can use now, and that's going to be the HOLGER 556 AR. Seems like these HOLGERs really got it down. For the muzzle here, we got the VT7 Spirit Fire Suppressor, keeps an optimum every time we shoot, and we get recoil control and bullet velocity and damage range to boost our power a little bit longer. Barrel's going to be the Creo 6 match for even more bullet velocity and damage range, boosting those attributes by 20 and 10%, and we get a little bit more recoil control and gun kick control to keep this gun steady for those farther ranges. Underbarrel's going to be the BRUEN Heavy Support Grip for that horizontal recoil and the rest of the attributes to keep this gun more steady. Optic is, of course, the Jack Glasses Optic. And our magazine is the 40-round mag, because we can't go anything higher. This gun had like a 50-round mag or 60-round mag, that would be a GG in the chat. But this HOLGER 556, if you haven't gotten a chance to use it or anything like that, like it's a pretty sweet, you know, feeling gun. Just know how to control it. And it's perfect for like solos, duos, and trios, and maybe even quads and control the ammo. But really, the only thing bringing this gun down is the ammo. So you might be better off with some of the other guns, but this is if you want an AR option as well. And here we have a retired legend in a sense, and that's going to be the SUPERI 46 SMG. For our muzzle here, we got the SHROUD Strike Suppressor S, keeping this optimum every time we shoot, and there's no downsides associated with it. For the barrel here, we got the Lux 30 Heavy Barrel, so we can get a ton of recoil control to keep this gun more accurate, and give us a faster time to kill by 12%. On the barrel's the DR6 hand stop for all the movement benefits that we know it gives us. The stock is the Jack Cutthroat stock, which helps a ton with strafe speed, aim walking steadiness, and movement speed, so we could be zooming around the map and really outplay our opponents with that movement. And our magazine is going to be the 40-round mag, which is sadly as high as you can go with this gun. But yeah, when it comes to SUPERI 46, I really only put it here in case it's still potentially meta in your guys' eyes. I don't know, some of the nerfs it might be given. You know, the HORUS might be number 1, WSP 9 number 2, LACHMANN SHROUD number 3. But if you find some usage with the SUPERI still, it's right here. Go ahead and try it out. And in case you're not a fan of the HOLGER 26 LMG, this LMG will definitely make you a fan of LMGs, and that's going to be the BRUEN MK9 LMG. Muzzle, it's once again going to be the VT7 Spirit Fire Suppressor for the millions of reasons that I've stated it for before. The barrel here is going to be the 23-inch XRK Horizon V2 for the bullet velocity, gun kick control, and recoil control, making this gun a little bit more accurate and be able to melt at farther ranges. On the barrel is going to be the BRUEN Pivot Vertical Grip for that gun kick control, vertical recoil control, aiming out of sway, and firing and stability, because it has way more vertical recoil than horizontal recoil, which is kind of easy to control this gun with. Optics going to be the Jack Glasses Optic for obvious reasons, it's the best optic. And our magazine is actually going to be the 60-round mag, so we can add a ton more to the fire speed, ADS speed, movement speed, and we're basically going to be a lot more cracked out with our movement, which is actually pretty nice for those farther ranges. And there you guys go. This is how I love rocking the BRUEN myself. You can obviously take out the 60-round mag and put on something else, but I love how this feels. It's like a secret god attachment, and I like it more than the HOLGER 26 at times. I'm telling you, this thing rocks. And for our last stop here of the video, we got the MCW with the conversion kit, which pretty much has the fastest time to kill up close, which is kind of crazy. For our conversion kit slash aftermarket part, we got one of that Jack Raven kit, turns the MCW to an SMG AR hybrid, boosting the fire rate, boosting the damage, and overall giving you a super fast time to kill for those close ranges. Muzzle is going to be the Scratch 20L suppressor to keep us optimally every time we shoot, but we also get a ton of firing aim stability, so that we can be more accurate at those potential farther range pushes. And all we lose is a little bit of ADS speed, which really doesn't matter at all. On the barrel is going to be the DR6 hand stop for all the movement benefits that we talked about before. And for the stock here, you can either go with the Jack Cutthroat stock, but I personally like the A90 Venom stock with the aim walking speed, movement speed, and sprint speed, giving us ultimate strafe abilities. And you also get a nice little recoil boost as well, which is not really stated unless you look at the advanced stats. And for a magazine, we can only go up to a 40-round mag, sadly. Wish this could have a 50-round or 60-round mag, but then it would definitely be like the ultimate meta god gun. And there you guys go. With the MCW conversion kit class here, nothing really stands in your way besides, you know, other guns' mobility technically, and the accuracy slash the low ammo that you have here. But if you're able to just control that a little bit better, you're going to be rocking the socks off your opponents. But there you guys go. Those are the top 10 best classes I've got here for Season 4 Reloaded. Let me know what you might be potentially rocking. And if this video helped you in any way, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications. I can't wait to go in and get some more 30s and 40s, hopefully, and have a ton of fun on this game. Stay tuned for even more Warzone content. And let me know what your favorite gun is. And let me know if the car is destroyed. I love you all.